Hello viewers, 4 DIYers here with a tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration of how to clean the low beam projector lights on a Volvo C30. This is a 2007 pre-facelift model, and a similar procedure should also apply to the S40, V50, and C70 models. This is a known problem on these cars, unfortunately. Over time, the low beam performance can worsen, and this is typically caused by a couple different issues. One is a dirty projector, and the other is having the reflector fail. First, you'll need to remove the headlights. You'll need to access the rear of the headlight, so open the hood. Next, there is a metal retaining bar. Pull this straight up and remove. Push the headlight out to the side of the vehicle to disconnect the alignment dowel, and then disconnect the electrical plug. Remove the access hatch on the rear of the headlight. Remove the bulb, which simply twists out of place, and then pull it straight out. Spread the tangs on the rear and disconnect the plug. Considering it's cold out, plastic tends to be brittle, so be extra careful if you're dealing with the same weather conditions. Inside that light, there is 4 T25 torx screws which need to be removed that holds in the projector assembly. This can be done without completely disassembling the headlight. I did use a screwdriver which has changeable tips, but I did find the profile was too large around the headlight adjuster mechanism, so a lower profile torx driver is recommended. A magnetic tip would also make this much easier if you have one, but it can be done without it. Just don't let the screws fall inside the assembly. Now remove the projector. A little maneuvering is needed around the adjuster, wiring, and plastic casing. And finally, the projector assembly for the low beam is out. Right away I can see the projector isn't clear and the glass is somewhat foggy. Using a glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth is really all that's needed. Spray the cleaner onto the cloth and then clean both the inside and outside portions of the projector lens. I wouldn't recommend spraying the cleaner on the lens as it may get onto the reflector. These chrome-coated reflectors tend to be quite delicate and can damage easily. With a damp area from the microfiber cloth, gently wipe the chrome. My chrome reflector is a little hazy in some spots, and it did seem to clean up a little bit. If the chrome is deteriorated, you'll most likely need to replace the reflector. You may be able to get away with an aluminum tape or a chrome type heat paint, but the light output most likely won't be as good as compared to a new reflector. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Volvo offers a new projector assembly, but you might also be able to find an aftermarket option. You'll need to flip the headlight assembly over to bang out any debris which seems to come from the screw holes for the projector assembly. Reinstall the projector and snug up the screws. The screws are only fastened into a plastic assembly. There's no need to over tighten them, and make sure the wires aren't pinched either. Reinstall the bulb and plug, and finally reinstall the rear access cap. Moving on to the next light, doing the same procedure but at a different angle. First start by removing the access cap. Remove the bulb and disconnect the plug. Using a T25 torx driver, remove the 4 screws. Remove the projector assembly. Using a microfiber cloth and a window cleaner, wipe down the projector lens on the front and rear. While the microfiber cloth is damp, give the reflector a gentle wipe. Now for a before and after comparison between the dirty and clean projector. The clarity has improved, so the light output should be much better. If you still have dim lights, you can look into aiming the headlights or changing the bulbs. Halogen bulb performance can deteriorate due to age, so the light output isn't as good as compared to a new bulb. Bang out the headlight assembly so the plastic dust doesn't stay inside. And as you can see, some dust has ended up on my coat. Reinstall the projector assembly with the screws. Again, be careful not to pinch any wires. Tighten the screws. Install the bulb with the electrical connector. Do not touch the glass on the bulb. The oil from your skin can create a hot spot and cause a premature failure on that bulb. Install the rear access cap. And finally reinstall the headlights back into the car. The lights will sit flush on the body. Ensure those alignment dowels on the sides are locked into those grommets. Then reinstall the metal retaining bars. Check the headlights to ensure they are functioning correctly. I did have a noticeable improvement with the low beams. The light output has certainly increased, however I may eventually upgrade the bulbs. New videos are released every week on my channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, it's a huge help to me, and leave a comment below if you found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to follow my social media pages such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to keep up to date with my latest projects. And if you're not a subscriber, be sure to also hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.